Welcome to What You Up To Now, day 2544. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. I use this segment every day to document the journey of my moving from the offline brick and mortar corporate world of businesses to the online world of businesses, and back and forth again with the pandemic and everything. For a long time, I thought it was necessary and a good idea to have multiple streams of income or to be involved in more than one area of business and life, both offline and online. And since coming online in 2017 actually came online. Didn't do much until 2018, I guess. Had some health challenges and things. So that's my excuse. At that and fear, right? Everybody's afraid to do things. And I, like so many other people, went down one of those, not one of those, I mean dozens of those little rabbit holes that we get sucked into when we're curious or interested about something, especially online. Remember when the internet was first coming into being and I was working in corporate America. I had a business on the side, which I think I had two then, but and my kids were little. And I remember the first couple of days I discovered I'd staying up all night long, even though I had to go to work and do the kids the next day, or, take care of my children and my family. I was fascinated and all night long just exploring and interested in finding out what was going on, what would work. And that's before we even knew that the internet would become this phenomenal thing that it has and become such an important part of all of our lives. So today we're talking about, and I am sharing one of my favorite frameworks. It's called the SOAP framework. I took what I was already doing and turned it into a framework in 2020 as a means of helping myself to keep moving forward and to get up and go during the pandemic when so much was changing and so much was out of our control. And I had always had a problem solving method and tool, and I looked at it and I'm like, okay, it's a 4-step process. And then soap seemed appropriate for the pandemic because we were sanitizing and sterilizing and washing our hands all the time and wearing masks and staying 6 feet away from people and all the other craziest stuff that we were trained to do during that time period. So I created the SOAP framework, and we're going through it today in both Supersize Your Business and for the annual challenge, the Be a Better You annual challenge. Why? Because it's one of those tools that we should all have in our toolbox. And you don't have to have this framework for dealing with challenges and setbacks and problems, but you have to have something, or you don't have to. It depends how much you want to struggle in life. But if you do have something, it makes life so much easier. And so I'm offering this up as one alternative, one tool that you can have in your toolbox. And you get to decide whether you're going to keep it there or not. You just try it on for size with me for the rest of this week and see if it's something that might be of value to you and your organization. I have found that we've been teaching it throughout entire organizations. Everybody has a common problem-solving methodology and tool that they can talk about and relate to and share with one another and help one another through when there are challenges or changes or things coming down the pipe. So today we're talking about step 2 of that process, which is O for options. And I just shared the 10-3-1 tool, which again is another brainstorming tool that we use to come up with alternatives, to force ourselves to think outside the box of possibility in terms of how we get from where we are to where we want to be. So I like to start off the year sharing some of my favorite things, my favorite tools, because that way, if you only have a little bit of time, you can hit and do the things that are most important. That's all I've got today. So much going on in personal life. Been sick for like a month. I'm so over it. And it's been bitter cold here. So maybe that'll kill all the germs and stuff that are out in the world around Wisconsin, and we'll all get a chance to be healthy for a while. If I can help you in any way, please ask. That's what I'm here for. Otherwise, have an absolutely awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Have a great day.